Alright, so I'm at Costco right now and I am quadcopter hunting. So I'm about to go in and see what they have. I came here a couple months ago and I saw a quadcopter, and at that time I probably should have gotten it, but I didn't. So so I'm gonna see if they still have it, and if they do, we'll get it and we'll review it and we'll fly it, and we'll see how good it flies and just kind of compare it to other quadcopters and go from there. Alright guys, so the one that they had before, it was actually a little bit bigger one. They actually got, they don't have it anymore, so it was a bigger one. This here, what they have is this, let's see here, Propel, yeah, like Propel brand. And it's the size of a Hubsan X4 is what it looks like to me. Looks like a clone. They have it in red and they have it in purple. I don't see any other colors. They're advertising it here for $24.99. The Propel Zipp Nano. I think I'm gonna get this one of these red ones here and take it and see how it does. So here is a Costco drone that I just got. I ended up paying, I think, 27.40 something cents for it at Costco. The brand is Propel. Propel. It just kind of comes out like that. Okay, there's the box. Nothing else left in it. There's that. So here's the quad box. Here is the actual little drone. It's about the size of a Hubsan X4 if you ever flown one of those. It's pretty much the same size. Now, big differences that I can see right now is there's no way to remove the battery. This right here is the on and off switch. Has a little on and off switch. Let's turn it on. Lights start blinking. I'm going to turn it back off. Has this propeller guard here, and the propeller guard's kind of low. I thought it was going to be sticking up a little bit so it would prevent it from hitting the ceiling, but it's kind of low to the quadcopter. So and it has it all around the quad there. Here's the transmitter. It comes with these little knobs on, which you can unscrew. You can unscrew that. Let's see. There you go. It unscrews, and then you can put these little plastic knobs on. So I kind of like that because it gives you good grip. You know, it just depends what you like, but that gives you good grip there. And then you know, power button and all that. Have to take this little screw off and put some batteries in there. Alright, so I just removed the battery door, and they don't provide a screwdriver, so you have to use your own. So also comes with these little things here, and these can be used. They're really puzzling. I didn't know what they were at first, but they can be used to add to, if you want to make the transmitter a little bit bigger. So you can add those there to make the transmitter. If you have, I guess, bigger hands or something, or you can hold it. So you can hold it like that, you know, which is pretty small transmitter. I mean, it's kind of uncomfortable for somebody with bigger hands, but I guess that makes it a little bit better. So it's not too bad. And I like these little rubber things because you can hold onto the sticks pretty well. Here are the instructions, and they're pretty good instructions. I mean, they kind of go through the whole thing there. This quadcopter has it's called a T mode, which is like a trainer mode. And we'll go through that, but here, this little diagram explains what each button does. You know, explains everything, plain English. Good. Comes with a charging cable. There's your charging cable. You're going to plug that in. The way this works is you plug this into the quadcopter. So, for those who are wondering, you cannot remove the battery out of this little quadcopter. You just plug it in to your computer or power outlet and let it charge, and then you know, when the battery runs out, then you got to do the same thing again. So you can't put a fresh battery in here, which, you know, that's a little bit of a downside. Alright, for T mode, it says here that if you press the speed button, speed button on the transmitter there, you hold it down, and then you go into this mode where it makes the quadcopter very slow. That's the way the instructions explain it. So we'll have to try that out, see how that works. One nice thing though is it comes with 2 extra set of propellers. So the propellers that come on the quadcopter plus 2 extra sets. So that's nice. So that is the little Propel quad. I'm gonna go ahead and charge it, and then we'll take it for a flight. What I'm getting ready to do now is fly it here in my quadcopter testing facility, also known as the kitchen. So what I'm gonna do is to turn it on. Battery just got done charging. Takes about an hour and a half to fully charge it. Hour to hour and a half. Alright, and one nice thing I did notice about this little quad is it has good LEDs. The LEDs are bright. So I turned the quad on. I'm gonna turn the transmitter on now. Bind it yet? Okay, first you have to bind it. Okay, so you do that by going up and down on the throttle, and you heard, and then it binds. So now the propellers are going. Yeah. All right. So now you can press this button here and switch it to, so that's rate 2, and then switches to rate 3, and then it has an added rate. It's called T mode, which is for training, and you go into that mode by pressing the left shoulder button for a few seconds, and it goes into that T mode, and it's like a training mode. So we'll try that in a minute. I'm gonna go to the first rate. Just has some trim buttons around the power button here. Then it has a 3-channel or 4-channel button there, and then the flip button here on the side. So here on the right shoulder button. So that's pretty much it. So let's see. Let's fly it here on the first rate. And I flew it before, and it's a pretty stable quadcopter. I haven't had to do that right there. It's pretty much hovering on its own. So it's staying hovering pretty well. I'm just giving it a little bit of throttle control. So let's go in a little bit to the right, but not enough. Not bad at all. I mean, that right there is me not hands pretty much off the remote. So that's pretty good. That's pretty stable. Pretty mild here on the first rate. Let's see. That's let me show the yaw here. That's the yaw right there. That's the yaw. So pretty good. You can maneuver slowly around. You know, you can be. I mean, it's just kind of slow, but it's easy to maneuver once you're used to it. So not bad. Pretty stable. Alright, so let's go to the second rate. And you can do flips on all the rates. Alright, so let me see. I'm on first, second. Okay, so this is the second rate. And let me see. I believe the yaw does increase. Okay, it's about the same, a little bit. Okay, so you saw there it hit the wall. And it kind of, once it hit, it kind of suctioned it in there. So it really couldn't recover from that. Sometimes it bounces off, just kind of bounces off, but that time it just kind of got sucked into the wall. But anyway, the yaw here on the second rate is maybe a tiny bit faster, but not too much. But you can definitely maneuver a lot more here on the second rate. So you can just be a little more aggressive. Oh. So you see there. Alright, and then it has the third rate. Okay, that's the third rate, and you can get even more aggressive. But it's, to me, whoop. Alright, kind of lost it there. Let's get it back up. To me, it's probably, it's kind of cool to get on third rate because you can do some tight flips. I mean, not tight flips, tight turns. So I like, you know, it's nice. Once you get used to the yaw and stuff. Whoa. Okay, so you saw there, it kind of it kind of flipped out of control. But I mean, so far I've banged it around a few times, like you've already seen, and it seems to be pretty durable. The body is made out of like a kind of plasticky metal. It's not really a metal, it's a plastic, but it's like acrylic. So I can see where it could crack or something, but it's been pretty strong so far. So pretty good. So alright, now let's get ready to do some flips. Alright, so still on third rate, just flip forward. It can flip sideways as well, and the flips are pretty good. It's maintaining its altitude pretty well. That was flip to the left. Let's try a little flip here to the right. Okay, let's see. Flip to the right there. Another flip to the right. So not bad. Not bad at all. So let's try the T mode now. So here it's on third rate. I'm gonna press the rate button here for a couple of seconds. It goes into T mode. So it's very mild on T mode, where you know they advertise it for like beginners. You know, so you can just, let's see, very slow yaw, very slow yaw, and your roll, see, barely gives you any roll, barely gives you any pitch. So it's just very mild. Even your throttle is very slow. So it's just, everything is really slow with this. But for a beginner, I guess, I don't know, that can be good, I guess, or yeah. So it's just like a mode meant for beginners. So it's good. This little quadcopter is kind of intended for the new pilot. But I can see, I mean, it can get pretty fun. On the third rate, you can actually have a lot of fun with it as well. Now we have to see how it performs outside. Okay, so just some warning. When it's on T mode, the propellers don't stop until a few seconds. So if you, I just went to do a copter catch on it, and I noticed the propellers didn't stop when I had the throttle down. So you're in T mode, and you put the throttle down, the throttle doesn't shut off until like for a couple of seconds, and it will shut off when it hits something. Like if you hit something, it'll shut off. You see there, that's the yaw on the third rate is actually pretty decent. It's not bad. Let's see. Pretty cool. You can get used to this little copter indoors. It's actually kind of fun. It gets pretty fun. It reminds me a lot of the Hubsan X4. I haven't flown one of those in a little while. Whoa. Oh, I can't get out of there. Haven't flown one of those in a while, but this little quadcopter reminds me of that. So the Propel quadcopter. So yeah, so the Propel quadcopter, it has some bright LEDs there. So pretty cool. Guard you can actually take off. So this is the quad without the guard, and I'll fly it around a little bit. So the guard actually, it flies, to me it just flies better without the propeller guard. It's a little bit quicker. It's actually a good bit quicker without the propeller guard because it doesn't have the added extra weight. So it does make a difference. It's just that you gotta be careful not to hit anything. But to me, I kind of like not having the propeller guard on. It makes it pretty quick and zippy. It probably saves your battery too. So far I like it. It's a kind of cool, you know, flies well. It works well. I think the main downside to this little quad so far is the battery. You know, you cannot replace the battery. It just has this battery in there. You charge it. It takes, you know, hour and a half to really charge the battery, and so that's probably the downside. It has 3 rates. It does flip. Let me know what you think about this little quad. Let me know if you're in the US and you go to Costco and
you know, you're looking to getting one, let me know if you like it. Thank you guys for watching this, and I hope to have more videos out soon. Please check in and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.